All right, so we're switching stuff up for breakfast.
Yeah,
All
so
right, tell me why.
265 this morning, down from 270. Figured I'd cut the carbs for a week or so I can find out where my weight's at. I figure this should put me sub 260, 58 or so, and we'll just may go back to carbs in and just kind of see if I can maintain it. But just want to test out where my weight's at, because I think right now where I'm at 65, I could make weight by this weekend if I needed to make weight, But I'd rather go ahead and get used to being a little bit lighter. So like I said, I'm 5 pounds lighter than I was last week, and I lifted 20 pounds more on deadlift yesterday. I did do a new PR Pro Nation Engage setup. Did the heaviest back workout since surgery, so I'm pretty close.
So we are back to sauning.
Yeah. So I did low carbs for a few days, got my weight down to 60.4 this morning, which means I'm less than 7 pounds out.
Because what were you last week?
270.
270. And what had you been the week before?
I've been consistently 270.
For a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm down, after the sauna, I'll be over 10 pounds. And since what's today, Friday, since Sunday.
Uh-huh.
So I want to be able to eat on the flight, and I want to be able to eat the day before weighing. Like we get to Wednesday, I want to be able to eat Wednesday and Thursday and then just cut the water off.
Yeah.
And food off Thursday night. Hopefully walk right in Friday morning, make weight.
Happy Easter, everyone. Today is cheat day. My last cheat day before I have to make weight at East versus West. So I'm going to have a lot more weight to lose.
Where is your weight right now, Michael?
Well, it's crazy. My weight was 256 2 days ago. After sauna, 254.4, so 0.9 pounds away. Introduced carbs, 60.2. Another day of carbs, 63.6. So, yeah, now I'm 10 pounds away instead of 0.9 pounds away. So, and now I'm about to have a cheat day. So who knows what I'm going to weigh. But yeah, my body wants to be bigger, obviously.
Well, let's see what we're starting off
What
with.
we're starting off with.
Holy cow.
Yeah, our good friend Kelly Soller made this gourmet cake with all kinds of icing and miniature donuts, and then we got some cookie dough ice cream to go with it.
What?
That's how you start out Easter for me, right there.
So you had your podcast today.
Yeah.
So we are in the official countdown. How did you feel about what Frank had to say?
So it feels like he's a heavy underdog because Michael is very strong.
I think he's genuinely a good guy, but
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. If I'm 4 levels ahead of him, I'm going to treat him like he's LeVon.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to, as hard as I possibly can, every round. I'm going to try not to give up anything in the setup like I always do. I'm going to try to, eat some Cadbury eggs and some cake.
And then
It's a
tomorrow
pizza.
it's on.
Yeah, I have to, right?
And your heavy training is over.
My heavy training's over. It wasn't planned to be over, but I've already exceeded all I had planned on a 605 deadlift. I definitely would have hit 605 yesterday had my hand not opened up, right?
Right. And then the Devon lift that you weren't even focused
I
on.
hadn't even focused on that. And then for me to hit 151 and a quarter last night after the deadlift workout shocked me. With what I felt like was probably several more pounds that I could have done. But yeah, so as far as my arm wrestling specific strengths, my cupping is at least 10 pounds stronger than it was when Pablo was here. So that's not LeVon level or anybody else yet, but it's better than it was.
Uh-huh.
I would assume my pronation is elite world class. My back pressure and pronation is definitely elite world class. I haven't tested my riser necessarily because I do everything with my riser engaged pretty much. I think I'm closing down the lanes in which someone has to beat me, is what I believe.
You just got to keep working on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just keep getting stronger, keep getting stronger, keep getting stronger.
Is that added pressure for you, or?
No, there's no added pressure. I'm just ready to arm wrestle. I mean, the pressure is that I don't get to just do it right now.
Yeah.
I don't just get to walk up to Frank and let's arm wrestle right now.
Right.
I have to do all the stuff that leads up to it.
Right.
In the past, that's never really been a big deal for me. I'm hoping that's not now either. But I'm just ready to compete. I think I've done enough work at this point. If the match was this Saturday and I rested till then, I'd be great.
And we had a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean,
You were king for a day.
Starting St. Patrick's Day King, Monster Michael Todd.
I was king for a day.
We haven't gone anywhere, have we?
We took the RV somewhere. We went to Texas.
You fell out
Of
of the RV. Oh, God.
Got a pretty gnarly scar from that.
Yes, you did. Good God. That was impressive.
It was.
And then we did this little thing
The
that...
ketamine really did help. I was still in a dark place after we got back. Like, we didn't realize I was until it showed itself. Right? Like, probably the worst I'd been yet.
Yeah.
And just now talking to Robin a little bit ago about my mom was the first time I've like discussed, you know, stuff like that. I miss her dearly, but I'm doing better.
You are doing better. And I see a whole bunch of protein and fats there.
Right. So was down to 57.6 yesterday after the sauna, 56. Added carbs in, was back to 58.8 today after cardio, 57.4. So I'm 3.9 pounds away right now.
And it's April 8th. You haven't been able to do heavy lifting.
Well, I mean, you basically talked me out of it.
Rebecca's nervous about me getting injured by continually going up in weight every week. But that's all I know. Like, that's how I've always trained. I haven't broken any records in workouts probably since 2019. I'm essentially 4.5 years older now. Does my body need more rest? That ends up being the question. Do I keep doing what I've always done, or do I prioritize certain lifts to continue to increase and then just do blood flow workouts for the other body parts or the other things, right? So I'm not having to go max effort on every workout. That's really what I'm trying to figure out.
So it's recovery time.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord, you splashed me, you asshat. Oh, Michael Todd, my socks.
Babe, I told you. This is as deep as I've been in.
Blood flow and just making sure that your weight is on point, which is the hardest part.
Yeah, my body wants to be bigger.
It wants to be like 270, easy.
Well, it's 270 just after 3 days of eating.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 days of incorporating carbs on one cheat day. That was 270.4 or some shit.
Yeah.
It's super easy to get big. We're 8 days. 8 days from the match. I'll do one full body workout tonight. I've done everything this week. I've done all 5 workouts. Today will be 50 reps of buys, tries, shoulders, chest, and back. I'm going to tell you the last 2 weeks of training have not been ideal because I was so motivated every week hitting those numbers and then backing off for 2 weeks and not seeing that improvement mentally was tougher than I thought it would be because I didn't have as much drive to train. The drive to train when everything was going up and getting stronger, very motivated. These last 2 weeks where I'm just going through the motions, blood flow, recovery, hasn't been as exciting to me. But I think it's what I needed to do to be healthy and the most prepared I can be going into the match. All I can do is believe I've done all the work, right? And like I said, by knowing the goals I had set, by reaching those goals already, no real need to push. Now when I get back from this match, I'll do a week of blood flow, and then I'll have 4 weeks of training and a week off. Probably 2 of those weeks, possibly 3 of those weeks will be heavy. Breaking PRs again, doing big lifts again, and then a week of light and then a week off. Then I have a 10-week prep for East versus West 14. So that'll be where the big gains happen, I think. It's hard work for me to stay lean and fit. You know, it's discipline and nutrition. But I genuinely believe I can eat clean with a surplus of calories and truly turn into a super heavyweight. Like an athlete super heavyweight. Not just a big mass super heavyweight. I'm gonna try to stay as fit as I can. Carry as much lean muscle mass as I can. And be as strong as I can. I'm blowing Frank. And I'm gonna win. I will win. Whatever it takes to win, I'm gonna win. 6 weeks later, I'm gonna do the same thing to Lars. And after that, there is no restriction. There's only fulfillment of potential. That's the story. That's the story I'm going to create.
Come back means a lot. It's just the beginning. That's the work. All the work we're doing. What do you think about it, babe?
I think you're ready. How's everything feel?
Healthy. Ready.
Next is Michael.
Yes. Sorry.
You will stand still, Michael, while I check the scale here for you.
There's no way that's right.
It's actually correct, man.
It's impossible.
Michael, he had his toes on.
Oh, you That's funny.
Again. Okay, now we try again. And I need weights. Thank you so much.
I told you I was bad, Mike. Funny, dude.
Are you pulling each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay, Frank, you can step on. Yeah. Thank you so much. You do
Yeah, awesome. All right, brother. I was like, hello.
All right, let's see this refeeding.
All right. Yeah,
I think you need some simple sugars. You need some
I got honey in here.
honey. Okay.